Liftoff and the clock has started.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another show where the ferrets abound. Ow! Ferrets everywhere. Catch the ferret, nab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, catch that ferret now!
Fear. Drei. Zwei. Eins.
Go.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Vobes One-Eyed Kenobi Showbie with me, Richard Vobes, and
me.
What are you
Distracted
doing, woman?
Julia.
Distracted Julia, live
Sort
here.
out the legs of the chair.
Yes, the legs of the chair. Well, the wheels on the legs go round and round, round and round, round. Anyway,
They do actually.
They do go round and round. How are you, lovely Julia?
I'm here.
Yes, she's here, lovely ladies and gentlemen, here live and direct in front of you. Sorry about starting a bit late. It's been one of those days. I don't know whether anyone's noticed, I've been doing stuff to my van and I had to take everything out and then put everything back in again.
Really?
And yes. Really?
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 What?
Yes, I'm afraid it's all true. And that takes time, especially when you do it thimble, spoonful, and little tiny cup at a time. So anyway, welcome aboard. It's Wednesday. Lovely Julie wasn't here on Monday.
No, unfortunately, I couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it, but she has made it today, and it's so nice. We had lots of hats coming in on the show on Wednesday, but you were there watching.
Oh, I was.
One hat that I forgot. I can't remember. Did we show this hat?
I don't think we did. I don't
Now,
recall
the thing
having
is,
seen it.
guess who the person is. Who is that hat?
I think I know.
Who is under the hat?
Does
Who
anybody
could
else
it be under that hat? We.
Well, Sean Ford knows. Well, I
Sean
should
Ford
think he
knows.
should.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's who I think it is.
Do you reckon it is?
I think it is. It looks like it.
Yeah, it is Sean Ford.
Of course it is.
Sean Ford. Sean, I found it in my email box and I thought, oh, I'm forgot to show that one.
Oops.
If anybody else had sent in a hat picture and we didn't send it, I do apologise. I'm on my bended knees. Look, I'm only 5'2".
Well, your knees are
3'6".
bended.
They are.
You're not necessarily on them. But...
no, I've been on my bended
Metaphorically.
knees quite a lot today, and the kneecaps have worn out to the bone, ladies and gentlemen.
Dear.
To the bone. Anyway, Richard has got his QR code shirt on again. Yes, absolutely. If you need to do track and trace, now is the time to squirt your camera at it. There we go.
Squirt your camera.
Yeah, squirt it. You know when they, they
Swipe?
swipe it. Is it swipe?
Scan it. I think
Scan
is the word they use.
That's right. Not squirt. Please don't squirt on me. Thank you. I'm just saying that for all those jolly people who might think something else. Anyway, this is a family show, and we try to keep it that way, don't we? All right, kids. Thank you.
Very trying.
Very trying indeed. Marvellous. Anyway, we have lots of videos, of course. We have 3 from last week. No, from Monday. Monday. And we have 3 that you have not even known was likely to come up.
Ooh,
oh, moment, I just got to blow the
new
organ.
videos. Well, they're all new videos.
Oh, dear. I've had
Did
this...
you turn just your camera?
Is yours not on?
No. Did you just turn the volume down for that?
No, I turned the reverb up.
Of course you did.
Yeah, turn the reverb.
Always makes me laugh when I'm watching.
Yeah.
He does that.
It's always much nicer having a hooter blow with reverb. I could have put delay on, but it would mean that it would come back about 6 minutes later.
What, like me?
What? And then you'd be... it would
Late
come in
person.
like that, and suddenly all the snot and bile and bogies and whatever.
I'm sorry
else
I
is-
asked or mentioned.
Me too.
Sorry, guys.
That's not a
And gals.
hashtag me too, by the way, just in case anyone was getting socially incorrect. That's just me 3. So, now, lovely Julia, there are loads... I don't know, do you want to go across the side and do the... Because we haven't sent the...
I haven't sent the thing over there.
No, I haven't sent the
Hannah?
thing over, so you might have to do it from here.
I'll do it from here today.
Otherwise, I
think.
could write notes, pass them to you.
You could. That would make it much more slow.
Yeah.
Maybe entertaining.
So, who knows?
Oh, don't do that.
What?
Rattles my brain. Don't shake the head.
Yeah, don't shake the
The
brain.
QR code shirt does not read, says Colonel Crograty.
Does it not read? Goodness, I paid a lot of money for this shirt. I know that because I got my phone and I squirted it at it. I scanned it at it, and it came up £32.50. Actually, I think it was about £4.50 in a charity shop.
I was going to say, I doubt it. The charity shop would have charged you that much.
No, it was Scope.
Scoop.
Yeah, it didn't fit on their scope. They had, Scope, the charity shop, full of oscilloscopes.
Oscilloscopes.
Oscilloscope. They look silly to me. Oscilloscopes with
I
sine
actually don't know what
waves.
that is. I say that like I'm surprised.
No, my dad used to make aerials, and he had an oscilloscope. And it had these sine waves, and he had to get the frequency correct on certain aerials that he was making. And he had to get, I don't know, something to do with gain and the DF band and ultra high frequencies and things like that.
Yeah.
I didn't pay any attention, which is why I never went into the family business, and that's why I'm broke.
Sorry, what were you talking about?
I don't know. QR codes and how to
QR
avoid
codes.
them.
Maybe scroll up the chat, please.
Yes,
Richard.
of course. Would you like control of the scrolling mechanism?
Yes.
What,
What's going on?
what have I done? Sorry, we're starting the show again. I pressed the wrong button. I'm just trying to get...
Drop the mouse on it.
Drop the mouse. There we are. Scrolly mouse for the use of. It might be a bit relaxed into like show, a bit lackluster, mainly because things have been going all over.
It's
the
been a
place.
stressful day.
It's been a funny old day. So,
On both counts, I think.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the roll call.
It's a really bad drum roll.
Well, it's better than I did.
But I tried. Very trying.
Yes, I'm going to sit here and sip tea. Whilst
Lovely, you do that. So, first in tonight we have Colonel Crograty. Oh, and we also have Alison O'Brien, Anna Jones. Are you going to clap after everyone?
No, I probably won't. Be irritating.
Right, here's the clap. Oh, here's the clap for everyone in advance.
Yes.
Rounds of applause, you see.
Yeah.
Right. Where was I? We have Anna Jones, Alison O'Brien, Jackie HQ, Daniel Watkins, Mark Burgess. We have Flappy Goose, Sean Ford. The Vobes show is here. Funny that. The lovely Julia's here. Why I call myself the lovely Julia? That's bad taste. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
We also have lovely Ernie Samat. And we also have.
I turned the wrong microphone down. Sorry about that.
So I've been talking into a dead mic.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
No, it's all right.
Thanks.
But they would have kind of heard you. But sorry, I turned in my microphone. I turned yours down. Now I've turned mine down. They can't hear me.
It's just been one of those days.
Told you it's going to be lackluster.
We have Sensible Paul. We have, I think I said Sean Ford, but I'll say you again. We have Ron Langley, Rachel T.S., G. Ramps, Paul Cockerill, Andrew Norris. We have in the house today Ron Langner. Did I just? This is a great start.
Don't worry.
We have lovely Kerry Baldwin. We also out there in the auditorium have Stephen Emond. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tracy Murphy, hi from a sunny Hampshire. And down here we have Mike Stevens. Hello, gentlefolks all. We have the lovely Trevs Travels by Narrowboat and Elaine Whitelock, who says hello. We have Andy the Collector. And down there in the front row we have Anne Wright. We also have Dan Harris, Dave Evad, Kojak, who says, who loves your Vobesy?
Not the neighbour. No,
Not your
she
neighbour.
moved the car, by the way. She moved the car, she moved all the logs, and then she came back, and I happened to have popped out because I was testing the van with the floor in it. There's a floor in my van. Damn, there was something wrong. Anyway, I came back, and I went to the loo, and she came back and parked right up my rear. So now, opening the doors, a car is in the sodding way again.
Oh.
Luckily, I've got plenty of space to pull forward, but there's going to be more evasive action. There might be a house fire.
Don't say things like that.
There nearly was a house fire today.
Oh, yeah, nearly.
My Essie, I don't know, for some reason the smoke got blocked.
The chimney.
The chimney, rather, got blocked. I don't know how that happened.
Filled with smoke and
the
then filled
whole
your
house just came out, the Essie, it just came out, all the seams, and none of it. And I went outside to think, is there any smoke coming out that chimney? Not a whiff. I nearly said sausage then, but sausages don't come out chimneys. Not a whiff. So the house was filling up. Do you know what I had to do? I got a glass of water. It may have been that very glass. I opened up the firebox. Oh. Straight in, out it went. It'd only been lit for 10 minutes.
Oh dear.
But the whole house, I had my sheets hanging up in the kitchen.
You didn't put anything unusual inside the Essie, did you?
I did put that pig in the wrong side. Supposed to go in the
Why
oven.
did I ask? Why did I ask?
No, I didn't. I don't know quite why it was. So I cleaned it all out. I let it cool down. I cleaned it all out. I started it all over again. And I did a tiny little fire and I slowly built it up. And this time it was fine. So it was just one of those things. It does happen.
One of them things. I had a very frantic message going, I can't get the Essie going because it's filling the house with smoke.
It was smog.
So I nearly had to bring him some of my chilli.
Yeah.
But I brought chilli anyway, for me.
Oh, that's it. Nice chilly blanket.
We also
you?
have Patrick Brooks, Cheryl Craggs, hello from sunny Northumberland. Hello, babe. We have Steve Granger. Oh, why does it do that? It just jumped, and I've lost it. I've lost my place, everybody. I've lost my place.
There's got to be a better way of
irritating.
Scrolling
There we
these
go.
things.
Claude Schwartz. Hello, everyone in the Vobes world. Actually, it's twice. I said Colonel Cragratty, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Robert. Oh, yes, he was first in.
Yeah, by the way, Colonel Cragratty, thank you for your email and offer of help. And don't feel that just because I put my floor in, the offer of help has been what's it when you rejected it?
Declined
in any shape or form. It's just I've had this cold and I wanted to get on with it, and but we will do something. Have no fear.
What have you done? They can't hear us.
They can. I can see
Can
it
they?
going. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that was earlier.
Oh, yeah. Of course, that was earlier.
Yeah, there's a huge.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, we fixed it.
I'll get done with the
Yeah,
yes.
it's my fault.
Yes. I've lost where I was again.
I don't know.
Oh, Cheryl Craggs. Claude Schwartz, Robert Maudsley, and down here we have the Daily Walker. I nearly said the Daily Walker. John B. Elaine Whitelock, I think I said you. Emily Champion, Edward Moulding, and John B. Jonathan Fox, Audrey Forbes Hamilton, all the usual suspects really. Bonnie H. Sean James Cameron, Kate Evans, John. I think I said John B. Sean. She's finally lost it. Sensible Paul. Please can we hear Julia? Oh yeah, because you turned my mic off.
Yeah.
That was ages ago.
Yeah.
Stumpy Candletop, and I'm done with this.
Good. Rachel Tia says, how's your cold, Richard? It's almost gone. It's almost gone. I can just sort of, you know, that lingering thing where you think, oh, I just feel a bit not 100%, but you don't feel ill. It's that sort of, midway. So tomorrow I'll be absolutely hunky-dory. However, been working in a black tin box again, and of course that makes you sweat. So I think I've sweated a lot out.
Well done.
And also I had a chilli this evening, so I think I've sweated a lot out. And also now doing the show tonight, so I'm sure I'm going to...
You're going to slip off the seat.
I should just
when you're
squirt my
finished.
phone at the screen again. Who is in her parking space? Oh, sorry, I read that very badly. Who's in her parking space?
Who's in her parking
space?
space?
Yes, that's right. Emphasis on the her. Who's in her parking space? I don't know. She doesn't care where she puts the car, and now she's there. She'll probably be there for another week. Sodding woman. I'm very tempted to tow her car out onto the middle of the road so the council take it away. But that would be illegal.
And you wouldn't be doing anything illegal now, would you?
No, but what I am thinking of doing is getting some concrete blocks next time and putting them fore and aft of her vehicle so she physically cannot move it.
Well, no, I think next time we'll just build a pyre around it.
A pyre and set light to it when she comes.
No, we won't set light to it, but
Maybe
it will mean that there's a lot more.
If we
she
could
has
get
to remove.
a dead horse and just stick it on it, so it's all rancid and bugs are coming in, it's all infested, or some. Anyway, probably shouldn't do that. Anyway,
no, it's very distasteful.
Richard looks to be in fine fettle. To be fair, thank you very much, John B. I did actually go and have a shave when Julia turned up for the show. One of the reasons that we were late is I was looking very haggard. I'd let myself go, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'd gone to the circus and they had rejected me. No, I'd got this big beard, big bushy beard. By the way, Merlin turned up a second time today, and he is briefly featured in tomorrow's video. Oh, and also, may I say, sorry, I'm doing all the talking at the moment.
Crack on.
May I also say, for those people who watch The Bald Explorer and are finding it quite difficult at the moment because it's all about
the van. Just hold on tight. Hang on in there.
Yeah, hold on in, because I will get out into the countryside, but having hacked away at the hard face of the coal scuttle, I've got to rebuild that coal scuttle. And it's so blooming hot, and I've had a cold, and I didn't fancy traipsing around the countryside feeling like...
So we don't need your excuses.
No, you want
They're
the
reasons,
video.
not excuses.
No. Unfortunately, I'm just staying locally in the van.
Emily Champion says, I want more van videos.
Oh, well, don't panic. You'll get in a few. Tomorrow is...
You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed. Tomorrow is another van video. It's possible that the day after will be one more van video, but it may be in a different location.
Whoa. Sean James Cameron, gardener and rambler, says, I would love a feature video of the van redevelopments.
Well, you're not going to get one.
Unfortunately, he hasn't got time to do...
And I should note that this week, all promises of, I'm going to make full-length feature films every week, 400 minutes of trolls and dwarfed people, the hobbits and all of New Zealand in one big extravaganza, is not happening this week. I am hoping that next week I will be out there with Kudos and Gandalf, and I will be looking for Mojo and the wizard boy Glitterbug, and making an amazing Amazing feature
I
film.
think I've come to the wrong house.
Oh, we'll be casting spells using my special wizardy long-nailed grimple cracks.
Bonnie says we need hourly van updates. See, you could have just continued with doing the 10-minute. Right, well, la 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 la.
Yeah.
I'm working on the van. Not a lot much else to say. Blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking this, that, and the other, and then kept all the other bits where you're actually
Building it.
Yeah, could have kept them for a long
It's
feature,
true.
which is what I thought you were going to do.
Well,
But your brain is focused on this van.
gotta
He
make
can't
this-
get past
and-
getting this van sorted out.
and the thing about it is,
quite funny.
here's an interesting, it may not be interesting, but here's the thing is, you see people who make videos and they do something like their van or they do up their house and what have you. And some of those videos are really good because they've got lots of cameras and they take all these... I don't know how people do that. Because if I'm building my van, the last thing I really want to think about is, I've got to film a bit. Which is why I'm using the GoPro and not a good camera. And just going, well, I've done this, I've tried this, that failed. So I've got to try this. No, that's failed. See you in a minute. Because trying to, going for a walk and filming the countryside and beautiful flowers and the little pigs that run around on the tops of horses and seeing the elephants stride across the village, that's nice and easy, simple stuff. Set the camera up, walk past, get a shot of this, edit to the music, waffle on about some 1950s film where they're going up a hillside, and then all the comments go, oh, classic Vobes, oh, it's so nice to see him back in his natural environment, that poor little bald-headed bloke walking about on a hot day, looking at sheep. It's like they've seen that so many times, they've never seen me do a van up, but they've seen me walk in the countryside and go, oh, a tree, and it's like, we need to see more of him, oh, a tree, a sheep's, a fish out of water. And so sometimes it's just nice for me not to have to go, oh, a tree. I go, what can I say about this tree that I have never said about all the other millions of bloody billions of trees that I've walked past and talked about in the past? Talking of which, by the way, I was in fact contacted, sorry Julia, I was in fact contacted by a bloke from Stenning, and they want to take me to show me something about trees. They're a charity.
Something about trees.
Yeah, about their work in preserving them, looking after them and all of that. And I said, yeah, that'd be good. I said, trees is my thing, baby. Anyway.
Please, nothing.
What else is happening?
Rachel TS says, I'm sure it will be van-tastic.
Oh, it will. If anybody recommends me to Vandemonium again, I should... Lovely chap, lovely video, but everybody goes, yeah, you want to have a look at Pandemonium? It's like, yes, I know that. Smiling and nodding.
Flappy Goose says, this tree has travelled 6 miles and landed on my neighbour's car.
Oh.
That's what you could say about the tree.
Oh, yes, I see, yes. Very often this tree has
Context.
travelled 6 miles and ended up in my Essie.
Yes.
If it's come from John, who's my wood supplier, he is about 6 miles away.
You want to look at Cruising the Cut.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's the same guy, isn't it?
It's the same bloody guy, isn't it? It's the same sodding bloke. Here am I cruising the cut in my Vandemonium. Yes, it's the same.
I like him. I haven't seen much of his stuff, but I do
It's very
like what I
good.
have
He is
seen.
very good. He's very methodical and he's very precise and all the rest. And everybody tells me to look at him. And I've only got one eye.
He's got a very friendly face too, unlike some people.
Yes, thanks. I have got a friendly face.
You have, otherwise I wouldn't be sat next to it.
That's true. Anyway, enough of this gay banter. Oh, nice. Oh, careful, we'll have complaints. We do get them.
Oh.
I'm stuck at... Sorry, what does Kerry Baldwin say?
She says, I'm stuck at home with a torn ligament in my knee at the moment, so I'm a captive audience for whatever you do.
Oh, bless
Lots of
her,
laughing
socks of
faces.
cottons. So, Kerry, we want to know how.
Poor gal.
How did you tear a ligament in your knee? I thought the knee was like a cartilage
I can think
ball.
of a half a dozen ways.
Oh, okay. Chasing after Geronimo Joe.
Yep.
That'd be one. Chasing after the Bobie. I don't know. Shut that door. Oh, yes, Larry Grayson. Shut that door. They were the days. We've got lots of videos to get through. I wonder whether we should do some.
However you hurt your knee, Kerry, I hope it gets better soon. Sending you lots of love and hugs and and kisses, I was going to say, but yeah, kisses too.
We are very...
Magic kisses for your knee, just like I would do for Jojo.
Yeah. Jojo is very sweet, because when he falls over and he bashes his head really hard, he comes up to Julia. I've witnessed this with my single eye. And he sort of puts his head down for a magic kiss. And then it's miraculously... And that is what they call... Lucky. No, that is what they call subliminal messaging, isn't it? It's what hypnotists do. They can take the pain away with suggestion. It's very good. Pain relief by magic kisses. If I fall over and graze my knee... I don't want my neighbour with the car coming over with magic kisses, though. That is the difference. Thank you.
That was a weird laugh I just did.
Yeah, she'd probably come over with a magic sledgehammer. Shall we watch a video?
Yes, please.
All right, then. Let us start with Mike Stevens. And he's going to show us, I've requested this a number of times now, I want to see a panorama of his garden with that wonderful meadow of trees. Now, I am reliably informed that Mike Stevens lives in a big Georgian estate with huge, I think something like 400 acres of country park that was once modelled by, not Capability Brown, but the other one, Repton. I can't remember his other name. John Repton. Was it Fred Reptile? Anyway, and this is just one small section which has been turned in. This is only 399 acres of wonderful wild flowers.
Okay, here we have the front garden with some hollyhocks just beginning to flower now. I'll go up here to show you a panorama. Steeper tenuissima. Weeping grass there. Very popular. All these wildflowers. A plethora of wildflowers here. The cornflowers, corn cockles, ones I don't even know what they are. Looks like a thistle there. Not sure if that's going to focus all right. And then poppy has just come out, purple poppy. Normally poppies are red, but that's purple. And then we have the English lavender. Front of the house, a bit overgrown, and the actual sea in the front garden. There we are. That's the front garden. Quite different to what you'd normally get in a suburban garden. Remember, just a year ago this was all grass. Back to the path now. So we'll finish on this beautiful area here. So this is Mike signing off, and back to the studio.
As many flowers as you can shake a stick at. How about that? Marvellous. You wouldn't want to shake a stick.
I was going to say, I don't know why you'd want to shake a stick at
I
them.
don't know what they mean by that when you shake a stick. Is it like, you know, somebody having a go and you go, why you, I love you, you swiddle swaz.
Either way, thank you so much for sharing your lovely garden
Beautiful
again.
colours. Nice to see that big panoramic view of the whole estate.
Dave Ivad says it's like a flower version of Where's Wally.
Yeah, you could put a flower power person in there, and you. What were those flower the Flower Puff girls? Powder Puff.
I don't know.
Humphrey, thank you for that. Humphrey Repton was the guy that we were thinking of that we couldn't. I couldn't think of. Failed you again, ladies and gentlemen. Failed. You're welcome to give us a call on the appropriate number, just as a quick reminder. Did you hear that? Just as a quick reminder, it's this dreadful sting I've made. Now, don't forget, you can call the show this evening on 0793 4746 790. 0793 4746 790. If you would like to make a little bumper thing like that, I don't know what the official name is for these little things, little sting, little bumper thing. If you'd like to have a go at making one with some visuals, send it in to richard@vobes.com and we will use that instead of what I just played you, because that was rubbish. Somebody who did take something of mine and fiddle about with it was the very lovely Dave Ivad.
Be careful what you say. The lovely Dave Ivad. Oh, what's he?
And so, hang on a minute, I'll turn on the sound.
What treasure has he done now?
Now, for those of you who've ever listened to the Naked Englishman podcast, this is a podcast that takes you behind the scenes, the innermost thoughts of the Naked Englishman. Some of it are a bit wacky, some of it are a bit, surreal, some of it are a bit political, some of it are a bit just off the wall. Mostly it's an early morning. Where's my clothes? Anyway, I'm not actually naked when I do it, but sometimes I waffle a bit, and mostly I waffle actually. And David Vad recorded a little section of it, and the cheeky man, he sampled some, and he's come up, well, I won't play the whole thing because it goes on for 2.5 minutes, but I'll play a sample of it just for your delectation. Have a listen to this.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This might sound rubbish, but niche. I'm Richard Vobes, Heritage, Landscape and Nature. Yeah, believe it. Having breakfast here in Worthing. I'm Richard Vobes, Heritage, Landscape and Nature. Oh, crikey, I can't remember. Here in Worthing.
Anyway, it goes on like that for quite some time. I don't think we need to listen to the whole thing.
I'd like to listen to the whole thing later.
I will send it to you. It's little excerpts from the old Vobie One-Eyed Kenobi Shobi. We used to do that in the Vobe show. In the Naked Englishman, that was. We used to do that in the Vobe show, where we'd make these sort of 30-second or 60-second bumpers, they were known as, or sweepers they were. And then we would take out elements, and Phil Clark started us off. You may remember Phil in the pub. He started doing them, then I started doing a few. And he was a wizard at this, and he would take bits and bobs from the previous show, and we would play that in the following day on a daily basis. By golly, we had lots of fun. Anyway,
that was cool. Thanks.
That's but if you'd like to make send us a video, type stinger, or give us a call, or email. The lovely Georgie used to, when we did the Vogue show in the old days.
Yeah, your daughter, not your bestie.
Yeah, not my bestie.
Although your daughter can be a bestie too.
Yeah, she used to do one saying, send an email to richard@vobes.com.
So cute.
Back in the day. It was lovely. And then we always used to start the show. She was 11, and I must sort out that sweeper, because we used to start every show with, you're listening to Richard Vobes. It was great. I loved it. It was just so innocent, really, back in the days. The lovely Julia's hair looks brilliant, says Rachel T.S.
Thank you very much.
It is brilliant, actually, because you've
I repurpled it on Sunday.
Ah.
Can't really see it very well in the light.
No, in that. Well, hang on. If I do this,
what if I do this? No, that doesn't do anything either.
If I bring it onto a monitor, we're watching it on a television, and it still doesn't look good. But it might look better on a phone.
Yeah.
John B, in fact, not Julia B, but John B says Julia's hair always looks amazing, to be fair.
Oh,
it's
thanks.
Not fair hair, though, is it? It's purple hair.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Dark hair, and then purple.
And then purple. So do you
Although I do have some...
So
do you have some silver hairs in there?
Do you got any gold ones?
No.
Oh, flaxen?
No.
No. Do you have to dye it first, to bleach it blonde, and then dye it purple, or can you just...
Yeah, I have to bleach, or I have to basically leach out all the colour from the hair, and then so that it's a blank canvas, and then it can accept new colour in there.
And is it true that from the follicle outwards, it's all dead?
Pretty much, yeah. It is.
So it doesn't matter that because some people say, you shouldn't do all these things to your hair because...
Well, no, I mean, they say that for a reason, because, there is a fine balance between bleaching your hair enough and too much. You see what I mean?
Because it goes brittle.
Yes. Yes. Hence, my hair is even thinner and finer than it's ever been before. It's not just my ageing, it is the bleaching. But that's also why I don't bleach it too often. I try not to bleach it too often. Hence, I get my roots growing all down here. Yeah. Some people say, it's all right, it looks like an ombre. I don't care what it looks like. Probably looks rubbish, but I don't care. It's that or kill my hair.
You don't want to kill your
dead.
hair?
Like deaded.
So now,
it's dead, Dave.
Dead Dave.
It's all dead.
Oh.
They're all dead, Dave.
I don't know if this is just somebody winding us up or they've just immediately set up an account, but we have Vandemonium there. Says, Sir, it has been brought to my attention of your disgust at my camper van. That's not true anyway. Let a man live his own life. Yes, you see, this is just all a
I
big
doubt
wind-up.
it is him, to be honest, because we've also had Mr. Blippy pop up when we just talked about him. You've also had the ferret pop up when you just started the scene about the ferret. I mean, I'd be very surprised, and it doesn't sound like him.
No, it sounds like somebody who might live up in...
If it is, then I'm sorry, but...
It sounds to me like
you've been
somebody
misled.
Who might live up in Cumberland, who no longer seems to be around. That's my thoughts, anyway. But yeah, good try.
Could be anyone.
Plus the fact, I haven't been disgusted at your camper van. No. I just said everyone's mentioned you, and that's that. But it's not you, so you've been rumbled, mate. You've been rumbled. Time for another video.
Woo.
Catching up with the ones that we had last week that we didn't play, in fact Monday's ones that we didn't play. Mark Burgess is in Russell Gardens, Kersney Abbey, apparently. Yes, we saw some pictures actually, but here is some video footage that he sent in of the similar place. It's a lovely looking place, have a look.
Hello everybody, here's another video from Kersney Abbey grounds. There's a nice little waterfall up ahead there and a walk course. Lots of trees, pine mostly from what I can see. And some docks. Standing on a nice little quaint bridge across these little streams feeding into the bigger waterway. Trees overhanging, creating a nice shaded area. The hill escarpment over the back there. wonder what that is.
That's very nice, Mark Burgess. Thank you very much for sending that. I wondered if that dome-shaped thing was an old ice house top. Could have been an old ice house. I can't remember what the story is. You said it was Kersney Abbey, and that's near Dover, I think. Somebody said, Mike Stevens said, where the hell is it? I think that you said it was near Dover. Colonel Craig Reddy says, was it an alien spaceship? It looked like the top of an ice house to me, but it could have been equally one of these Georgian features, you know, like a rotunda type thing or something like that. There again, it might just have been something else. So
who knows?
Who knows?
Well, somebody probably knows,
yes,
but
that's
not
it.
us.
If you do know, send an email to richard@vobes.com. Marvellous. So there we are. That
was a lovely video. Everyone was saying lovely place, restful, water looks very clear, lovely to hear the water. And what was that, said Bonnie? It was probably about the the flying saucer.
Could have been Snug and Cozy's nose
yes,
cone.
they didn't bury their spacecraft very well, did they?
No, they didn't. Yeah, there we go. Was it for whacking washed clothes on, says Bonnie H.
Could have been.
Yes. Yes. I've not heard of that, but who knows? Good. Well, we are... nobody's given us a call on 07934746790, so we may just press on with some of these videos because we want to make sure we get through them in today's show, and I apologise that we started a little bit late.
Yes, that was my fault.
Oh, the lovely Woody Jenny is out there, says, superb comments you all made about that video. Gift. Don't you just want to place your feet in the water? Absolutely.
I sure do.
And
after the warm day it's been today.
I had a lovely email from Woody Jenny earlier today asking for some advice on cameras. She wants to buy a GoPro or a second-hand version. Her budget's not huge, and she was asking what would be the best camera to get for something around £50. And I said, well, even on the second-hand market, you're hard pushed to get a GoPro, well, I did see a GoPro 3, but I wouldn't recommend it because there's no audio on it. However, there are other action cameras on the market for that sort of price, but I don't know how good they are because they always seem a bit cheap, and they probably don't have much in the way of audio. But if anyone's tried some other form of camera that Woody Jenny can record, she wants to record people and places and stuff, so it's got to have good audio and it's got to have a reasonable picture. So if anyone's got any ideas, do suggest them to Woody Jenny, because I'm afraid the cameras that I use are a bit too high end, really.
There's very specific things that you're after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very much the manual focusing and things like that.
And also, I mean, we take it for granted that even phones, modern phones, which are very expensive, have stabilisation. Some of these...
They do a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
And I could just point it, take a photo, and it looks like a good photo.
But some of the earlier ones, or the cheaper ones, or these other action cameras might not have quite good stabilisation. They may not have good audio, so it's a bit of a problem. But there we go. Linda Cadman says that we must meet up soon, Richard. Have you ever been to the Tide Mills at Newhaven? I have, actually, with Martin Snow. And if you put Vobes...
That was a while ago then, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you put Vobes and Tide Mills into the Tube of Views, you actually discover there we were. But yes, it would be good to meet up. We've got it. By the way, also, we should announce our farm walk.
Oh, yes. On Sunday the 18th, that's this Sunday... we are meeting up at Lee Dallen's farm, who has featured in some of the Vobes show, Bold Explorer videos in the past. He's offered up his farm to give us a guided walk around.
So if you'd like to go on a guided walk around the farm, sorry it's a bit short notice, but it is in the Bold Explorer group. You don't have to be, it's free. You just turn up, basically. Do you remember what time it is?
10 a.m. meet-up.
10 a.m. He's near Byworth, which is near Petworth, and he will be taking us around on a walk around the farm and explaining what he and his farm does. It'll be fascinating to see it. There are cattle and there's arable.
And you can bring your dogs, just keep them on a leash. That's all.
So that's this Sunday.
Yes.
Did we say Saturday?
No.
No, Sunday.
I said Sunday the 18th.
18th. So if you're up for that, do come along. Brilliant.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the old regulars.
Yes.
Unfortunately, some of the old regulars can't make it, and some of them have moved on from the Vobes sphere.
Yeah.
The Vobes sphere. I don't know where that gap came from in the middle of Vobes.
Some of them we've taken out and had shot, haven't we, to be honest? You
do really cut fine sometimes, don't you?
I do like to cut it fine.
Oh dear.
But it's like living on the edge. But
Bring your kids on a leash, says Emily Champion.
Yes, that's it. Geronimo Joe. Is Geronimo Joe coming?
No.
No.
He's staying at home.
No.
I'm having a day off.
Yes, you do need a day off. Poor old, I mean, how do people do it? How do people have kids and cope, especially mothers, because most husbands aren't at home. I know there are house
reasons
husbands
for that and stuff.
But how do you cope, especially if you've got children who are on the go, not necessarily hyperactive, but very active, and of course you have the misfortune of falling foul of having poor old Elijah sent home when there's nothing wrong with him the whole of his year, because somebody has done a test and it's come up with a thing that may not even be reliable, but the whole year group has had to come off for the second time for 10 days.
Yeah, I mean...
And then you've got the summer holidays.
I mean, I like to try and think of the positive side. I am very grateful indeed that he managed to go on his very first residential trip with the school, because they were supposed to go last year to the Isle of Wight, but they couldn't, obviously. So this year, they managed to go to the New Forest. But just before that, for 10 days, they had to they had to isolate for, 10 days. And it was pretty much, the day before? I think it was the day before that isolation ran out. And then they went off, and then they were back for 2 days, maybe?
Yeah.
And then they had to come off again.
And of course, remember, kids were off school for 3 months at the beginning of the year. So poor Elijah, who's 10? Has basically missed. I mean, you could count the days he's actually managed to go to school on your fingers.
I mean, I'll be the first to admit, I can't give my children everything they need. They need more than just me. They need other people's input. They need other adults. And we've got a phone call, thank goodness. But is it actually picking up?
It's mistouch prevention enabled. I don't know what you do.
I don't know. What?
Swipe to exit.
There we go. No? Hello?
I'm sorry, I had a miss.
No.
This phone, lovely phone G-Ramps has given us to the show, but it has this weird thing on it that sometimes if you accidentally press the wrong button, it kind of... Which way do I swipe this green button?
This way, I think.
Well, I did that and it killed it.
You just touch it?
There we go.
Yes.
I hate this technology. Oh, I got to fade it up. Hello?
London calling.
Hey, hello, Sean.
Sorry about that, Sean. Did you get ditched?
I wasn't watching. Well, I was just going upstairs, so I thought, I wonder if they've just switched to a video.
No. Did you just ring?
Yes.
Yes, that was you before.
I've got a question for the lovely Julia.
Oh, yeah?
I've been promised to be taken away for a dirty weekend.
Oh.
But
Dirty
I've got some
an allotment.
yeah, but I've got some cats.
Right.
Would it be okay to leave them for a night if there was enough food to put down?
Well, I suppose officially I should say no, but I have left mine for a night. You just make sure you leave extra bowl of water out, an extra bowl of, what do you feed them? Do you feed them...
Suet.
Do you feed them wet food or dry food?
I'd feed them wet food before I go.
Yeah.
But then there's dried food here.
Yeah.
And they love the Dreamies, but they will eat the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
If that's the only thing that's left. Sometimes I hear them about 4 o'clock in the morning just going to eat it.
Yeah, no, just leave extra bowls of
but they'll be okay
biscuits.
for about a week, won't they?
A week?
If I put the tins there, put the tin opener.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'll be fine then.
But are there not other people in the house that you share with?
Oh, I wouldn't trust them to feed a fish, to be honest.
No, fair enough. That's true.
Yeah, no, you do have to be careful, even when you've got pet fish. I mean, we had someone once fed our fish. Oh, we had two. Basically, they were funfair fish that we actually had them for like 16 years, 17 years
Blimey.
before one of them died.
Didn't expect
The
that
only
from the
reason-
fun fair, did you?
No, usually they die within 3 weeks.
Let me see it. My grandmother's sister had a fish for 15 years. Decided to go to Cornwall for the week, asked her to look after it. By the time she came back, it was dead.
Oh, yeah. These things do happen.
She said, I don't know if it's a strange fish, but it's floating upside down.
Yeah, well, someone fed ours herbs and spices. I'm not sure which herbs and spices, but it was...
She kept it until they came back. She wanted them to see that it was dead, just to prove it.
Slightly odd, but
Well,
okay.
I suppose it's a bit difficult, isn't it? Because you may not know if you're looking after somebody else's animal.
Yeah,
and
do
it
you
dies,
flush someone else's fish?
What flush?
Yeah, most people flush their fish.
Down the bog.
I have flushed fish. Dead fish.
Yeah, but
before.
hang on. So here's the scenario: you go away on a trip. I come in, look after your cats, feed them every day, and I discover one of them's dead. What do? You're away for a week. Do I bury the cat? Do I put it in a box so that you can see that it's actually dead for when you come back? Or do I put it in the dustbin bag and let the dustbin men take it?
You definitely do not do that.
I'd want to see it with my own eyes to start the grieving process.
Exactly, because you mentioned that the fish was left in the bath just so she could see it.
Yeah.
And it is difficult to flush a shark, isn't it? Down the.
It's strange though, because these two cats that I've got, I've had them for 4 years,
Right.
and it's only been in the last few weeks they've started bringing in mice and a live bird we had last week, which I managed to catch the bird and put it outside, but 20 minutes later it died.
Yes, it's a shock, isn't it? Often.
Yeah.
Emily Champion, where nothing is simple in her life, says, I was given my dead cat in a box. And Sensible Paul says, if it dies, the best thing to do is to take it to the taxidermist, which makes sense, doesn't it?
God, no. Don't you ever taxidermy my pets.
Jackie Lowe says, what did Richard just say about cats and
In the
dustbins?
background.
What was that?
Who's-
Sean?
Could be on the shelf in the background.
Yeah, have it
No,
stuffed.
I mean, yeah, sure. If other people want to taxiderm their pets and keep them after
when the
death,
time
then
comes-
fine. But no, I can't do that to my pets.
When the time comes when Richard goes,
Yes.
you'll be good up on the equipment then, so you can present the show and he can be stuffed by the side.
I was going to say, yeah, if you could. It's funny, I find that funny, but not with my pets. No.
Or
Wait,
put a
he needs to be
Richard
posable,
out in
though.
the street, in the space where the van, in the space where the car is for the neighbour.
Yes, put him in the space where the car is for the neighbour. Right, come on in.
With a finger up in the air, so she can put her hat on it.
Exactly. I don't know what he's talking about, so I just
Anyway,
died for a moment. Anyway, thank you for that question. So,
Another
do you feel that you have been answered? Do you now feel confident of
Yes,
looking
I
after
think
the cat?
Just to rehash,
One day-
you'll be fine.
One
They'll
day
be
will
fine.
be fine. 7
You'll
days
be fine.
might be a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I could bring them down to your house. You could get some video content out of them.
Yeah.
Josephine Souter, ex-butcher, says she thinks that she could do something useful with the cat. Should it die?
I'll fetch them down on the way to Devon, Stella.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant stuff. Nice to talk to
All
you.
the best.
Sorry about the phone call problem. Goodbye.
Bye. See you later.
That was Sean James Cameron from somewhere. Somewhere useful. Anyway, yeah, we were going into... From one Sean to another Sean.
Yeah. Just 1 second. Bonnie
Okay.
H says, why are there Christmas movies on TV at the moment? Are there?
Are there? And what do you class as a Christmas movie? Mary Poppins? Don't let 'em kill you, Mary Poppins, said Dick Van Dyke as he drove Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in The Great Escape. Isn't that the three? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Great Escape, and Mary Poppins. Aren't they the three Christmas? They were the three Christmas.
There's quite a few that
films.
come around
and of course, The
on.
World is Full of the Sound of Music. That one was another one.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. Something like that.
Yes, Linda Kane says, enjoy the dirty weekend. Yes, unfortunately for Sean, he is going up chimneys. That's nice. He could have come and done mine. Right, let us. So we're going from one Sean to another Sean.
Yes.
This Sean is Sean Ford with another of his discovery walks, and this one is Barbie Keel. Very exciting. Looking forward to it.
Hello friends, and welcome to my discovery walk number 18. In this discovery walk I'm heading to Barbie Keel's Animal Sanctuary, and I'm going through the scenic route. It's about 2-3 miles to get there. So I hope you enjoy the walk. This is a nice walk. This is actually Buckholt Lane, so it's a road, but not much about, apart from a lot of sheep and dogs. Quite a lot of sheep, lovely. Right, so according to my map, I've now come up to what I think is the public footpath that goes. I'll show you a map. So I know this is for you, Andy, although you love these maps. It's back to front where I am, but I think, yeah, there are. Come up to here, and then this path is now going into the woods. So the road carries on up here, and you can go along this bit, and then Barbie Keels is just there. So I'm going down this path here, which will then take me out to this road, or this bit here where there's another path, and then there's Cobb's Farm here, which looks like a lot of fun too. Right, off we go. As usual folks, I always have a bit of poetry or music, and as always it's Cicely Mary Barker. I was going to do the Song of the Fairy, the Foxglove Fairy, because there's lots of foxgloves about, but today it's the song of the Wild Rose Fairy. I am the Queen whom everybody knows. I am the English Rose, as light and free as any Jenny Wren, as dear to English men. As joyous as a robin redbreast's tune, I scent the air of June. My buds are rosy as a baby's cheek. I have one word to speak, one word which is my secret and my song. 'Tis England, 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 all day long. I'm not too sure where I am now. I have to look at my map because it sort of goes off in various directions now. Ah, gate. Gate is open. I shall walk through. Hello. We found some horses. Hello, darling. Just going to get to Barbie Keels. All right, sweetheart. You're beautiful, aren't you? You're beautiful. What a lovely maiden coat. Beautiful coat. Right, this is a nice little field. Yeah, Cobb's Farm looks Actually, a delightful place to stay, camp over, a few days, a few nights, whatever you like to. Looks very well looked after, and delightful area. It's beautiful meadows here, and public footpath is obviously, I'm on the right track of course, and barbecue is just over there. Yep, there we go. Friesland is a very, very thin road. Fascinating actually, it doesn't even look like a road when I've been walking up it. The dog's barking. Must be just round the bend. And there we go folks. We have arrived at our destination, barbecue. They say they're open on Sunday afternoons, and lots to see and do there as well, so if you can support them, please do. And there we are. The dog's barking. Must be tea time. Well, thanks for watching me, Sean, on my Discovery Walk number 18, barbecue. Now for a long walk home.
How about that? For a moment there, I didn't think the camera was coming back on. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. We do enjoy your discovery walks. Lots of lovely scenery there. And
lovely poetry.
Of course. Oh, yes. And the little rose map. Sorry, I'm just picking a scab here.
Careful.
I know, try not to. And the map. Of course, everybody loves the homemade map. You must tell us how you do it.
Yeah, someone mentioned that you should make, you should compile them all into a book, because they are very lovely.
Yeah, that would make an interesting book, wouldn't it? And then you follow the book in the footsteps.
Follow Sean Ford's footsteps.
Yes, with the the flowing cape and have the flute and everything.
Yeah,
that would be all good.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Great video.
Lots of thumbs up from everybody for
Lovely
that.
map work. Very enjoyable. Any flute videos, Sean? Yes, that would be interesting. We have 3 more videos. What is the time? It is 9:15.
9:15.
We did start a few minutes late, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going on late, I'm afraid. If we started at 9:20, we'd have to still finish at 9:30, for the night is mine. Anyway. So actually, we've only got 2 more videos to go, because one of those.
Sorry.
Yeah. One of those is the Naked Englishman thing.
Oh yes, because you've done that. Do you want me to scratch that?
So that's all good. So yeah, just looking at that. Zibbity zibbity zibbity. Right, let us move swiftly on to another video. Only because then that way we can get ourselves up to date and not worry too much. The lovely Julia may do a bit of ukulele at the end.
Yes, I've not been able to prepare a new song that I haven't done before, so at worst I will play one I've already done before for you.
And I can tell you that underneath the table, ladies and gentlemen, are something rather startling.
Shiny.
But we'll let you see those a little later. What is hiding under the table? Who knows?
Don't make it sound like that. It's not Eric.
It's not Eric under the table. No, that would be a very peculiar thing.
No, it's not Eric.
So, Jackie HQ we have, and Ernie too. Not in the same video, clearly. Ernie's going to bring us up to date with everything that's happened in June around his wonderful house. You may remember I made a long format video that went out last week. There isn't a long format video this week, I'm very embarrassed to say, but there is more van stuff. But let's catch up, first of all, with a walk along the Arun with the lovely Jackie and Co. Beautiful scenery, absolutely beautiful scenery. Love that.
Gorgeous.
So much just like the River Tweed. But it is actually the River Arun down here, not in Scotland, funnily enough. So, yeah, beautiful views, says Tall Podge Rog. And what else in there? Rachel, the place looks interesting. And Colonel Cragratty says, the Arun and Arundel is one of my favourite places to visit. Happy childhood memories from Worthing. So, yeah, there we are. Thank you very much indeed. Absolutely lovely.
Yes, gorgeous. I agree with Kerry Baldwin there. That was lovely.
It was very lovely. So we just have the one video to go. And then, now, how is this ukulele thing going to go up? Because you challenged them to suggest something.
Oh, no. I mean, there was two options. One,
Right.
I could just play one that I've already done
Yeah.
and that I know and just play it on the out.
On the it's the outro.
Yeah.
As the credits roll.
If we
Yeah.
had any.
Well, they may roll on the floor.
We could actually make a credit roll just to say thank you for all the contributions and all the videos.
Thank you for the
all
contribution
comments, all
and
the likes,
the
all the
contraband.
But anyway,
Isn't that what the vicar used to sing to the smugglers? Thank you for the contraband and all the goodies.
Yes, I'm sure that is what they sang. That's where ABBA got it from, of course.
Yeah, ABBA nicked
An old-
the tune. It's an old
Smugglers-
chong.
Folk song.
Folk song.
Chong?
Chong. Chong. It's an old Chinese folk song. Father Chong. Is that cultural inappropriation?
Yeah, probably. So stop.
49. And for takeaway? We're not allowed to do this.
I will manhandle you if you carry
It will
on.
upset somebody. Probably, the old pretend Scottish.
Songbird by Fleetwood Mac.
Yes, there we are.
I do
Julia,
love
can
that
you
one.
sing? Oh, that's what you just read.
Yeah. Julia, can you sing Songbird by Fleetwood Mac, please? Said Dan Harris.
I can indeed, I can. I can indeed, I can. All the way from Cumberland.
I'll let you read John B's one.
John B says, Chinese folk song called Tuning.
Lol.
Tuning near special place. Siri area. Yes,
Please,
David,
stop!
Don't you think that's a tad racist? Like what? That sentence doesn't make sense. Don't you think that's a tad racist? Like what? Finish the sentence. A tad. I don't know. Are you sure you're actually from Scotland? Because a feeling that the Scottishness is just a tad overdone. I don't know. Anyway, we've got one more video, so let's find out
Hang
who
on.
that is. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say the other choice.
Yes. Oh,
was-
yes, the other choice. I beg your pardon.
The
Sorry
other
about that.
option.
Hang on.
You got carried away. The other option was
Yes.
that you give me ideas like Songbird by Fleetwood Mac, and I go and have a look at the chords, if there's any chords up for them,
Yeah.
for it, and I have a go, and you guys see me trying a song for the first time.
Should
I
we
actually
do
know
that?
the lyrics for that one.
Do you know the lyrics?
The lyrics for that
Yeah,
one, yeah.
Songbird.
But not the...
So should we do that then for the end of the show?
I can do.
We'll put her under the microscope. Under the microscope. Meanwhile, Josephine Suter says, knock knock.
Who's there?
Drew. Drew who? This is where the delay doesn't really do us any favours, does it? They were like, Drew who? Julia is very brave. Knock knock. Who's
very
there?
stupid.
Drew who?
Oh, Blackbird by the Beatles. Love that.
Peacock. Yeah, thanks, Josephine. That really, hit the comedy timing. Yes, exactly. Drew who? Peacock. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't get it at the
Don't
moment.
get it. No.
But
video.
Sean Ford's.
Sorry.
It's all right. Sean Ford says that's weird. I was going to do a knock knock joke.
Oh.
Well, Josephine beat you to it.
Yeah, she beat you to it with this marvellous delay of ours.
Say it again, okay?
Knights in white satin pyjamas.
Try it once more.
Oh,
knock
Drew
knock.
Peacock. Is that such a thing? Drew Peacock. I guess it must be a species of... Who's going to know that?
Oh! Oh my God! You made me snortle. Droopy cock.
Droopy cock.
Yeah. Oh.
Droopy cock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Drew.
That really wasn't that
Droopy
funny,
cock.
but the fact that I didn't get it straight
If
away
you'd said droopy
was
cock,
funnier.
then we would have got it. Sean Paul just got it. Is it how you say it? Oh, what? Yes, exactly. I think it's time to go to Ernie. Ernie, please save us from this wretched, bawdy show.
Thanks for that, Joe.
Yeah, thanks. I don't understand
Oh, God.
it.
Slow or
True.
what, says Linda Kane.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. It's been a long day. I've been in my van. I've been putting floors down, for goodness sake. Drew Peacock. Right. Anyway, on that note, Ernie is going to take us into the countryside, down in Dorset. Check your email while the video is playing, says Sean James Cameron. I will, sir.
Good idea.
I will. Let me get to this bloody video. The lovely Ernie. Thank you so much, Ernie. I was there in the schoolhouse. This is a look at the country in June. June! Paul who? Sorry, Paul who? Is it Roger Moore? Is it Roger Moore? It could be. Could be taken on holiday. Anyway,
Beautiful video.
Lovely, Ernie. Very much enjoyed that. Thank you very much indeed. Is the microphone on? It looks like it doesn't. It's not on. Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Yeah, how lovely is that beautiful scenery? Of course, those cows, those beautiful cows that you managed to film when I was there, they weren't there. And then the day I left, they came out. Can't believe it. Absolutely can't believe it.
No, it's a good fortune, really, considering how
true.
uncomfortable
Yes.
cows make you feel.
And probably I wouldn't have vandalised the van. If the cows had been there, I would have felt everything was fine and perfect. But because they weren't there, I have got to rip the insides of my van out. Great stuff, Ernie. Very nice. I couldn't understand Joe Souter's joke. Knock, knock, who's there? Paul.
I'm not saying that one out loud.
Paul. Just Paul.
She did say something else just there, but I am not saying that. Just because I've already...
it's rude. Paul, my cock. Thanks, Josephine Souter. You have been at the wine again, haven't you, Josephine Souter? Remember, we've got a picture of you in a silly hat. So, there you go. Paul. She keeps going, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul. It's like Paul. Yeah, we got it.
That was our last video, wasn't it?
Yeah, last video. But what's his face from you know where just said check your look what the cat brought home, and I've gone there. It's a YouTube video, which presumably is Sean James Cameron's own
yes,
thing.
Sean James Cameron, Gardener and Rambler.
All
down
right,
there.
all right. I'm trying to get to it
All
so
right.
we can show it.
All right.
I've got to work out how to do this. Here it is. Here it is. See. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh no, it's on.
Whoa. Bless you. Little dragonfly. Well, it's not little, is it? It's quite big.
I don't know if he's talking. I can't actually hear the... I'm assuming that's happened during the show, did it? Oh, look, the Vobes show. That's always a good thing to watch. Anyway, there we go. Thanks,
Johnny
Sean.
Rotten.
Did that happen during the show? So, anyway, never mind all that.
Little
it's
dragonfly.
time, ladies and gentlemen, for... It went away.
Poor little dragonfly.
It went away.
I know, but
I couldn't understand what the video was about. He said it was in a box. He brought this box out as if it was in the
wasn't
post.
in the box. The box was just covering it. He'd obviously, the cat brought it in. He'd seen it, put the box over it to protect it from the cat or whatever, and to go get his camera, and they'd come back and show it before releasing it.
Oh, okay, there we are. So thank you very much,
I know what
Sean.
was going on.
Yes, that's brilliant. I'm now so much wiser. So it is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for the lovely Julia to get over to the other side.
Before we do that,
oh yes,
I'm going to upend myself.
Oh, she's going to upend herself, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare. Oh yeah. Look, today's wonderful, amazing shoes. Come and have a look at them. Can you whip them off?
Ow, my hips.
Oh, blimey, all right. Whip them up and stick it on the table. We all want to have a look at them. These are exquisites. Look at the mushroom man, woman, on the end of the shoe.
I can get the other one off.
Can you get the other one
clunk.
off? Clockety click. Look.
All the fancy schmancy lining in there.
All the ladies out there and all the effeminate men are going, they're shrieking.
Lovely.
Oh, them
Little
shoes.
fairies.
Oh, fairies.
Mushrooms. I lost some, which one is it? Lost some glitter off this one here though. But, shame. But then on the toe, not the toes, on the soles. Ooh, can't.
Carousel.
Yeah, that was the
video.
That was the range, the collection. Called.
Oh, right.
Part of the carousel range.
Oh, see, that was me thinking it was those, slideshows. You remember
Oh,
the
then
old
she's
days?
wearable. I've been wearing them the whole time.
She'd been wearing them on her feet. That's why she was looking 6 foot tall. Val Pagnell says, love that video. Lovely animals and scenery. It's amazing down there in Dorset what you get to see. Sean says the colours are vibrant and they are special. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So the lovely Julia is going to make her way over to the special place where she does some rather exciting
Watch
stuff.
as I disappear off up into the ceiling with my...
Here she goes. That always seems to take much longer than it needs to, but because the music is of a certain length. The lovely Julia over there on the sofa. Let's make sure the sofa microphone is on. There it is. You should be now beaming to us.
I just have to go and poke that button on the...
Oh yes, poke the button.
Computer.
There's a little mini computer down there that tends to go to snooze land too early in the show, which is a bit of a shame. Could you say a few words to make sure the mic's working?
Saying a few words to make sure the
Yeah, that's
the microphone's working.
Oh, is it working? It's working. Lovely. Very lovely. Thank you.
Remind me later to install whatever that is asking you to install.
Oh, yeah. Don't do it now because that'll probably be OBS.
Heavens above no. Right. I know I need this.
All right. So what? Just remind
I'm
us.
going to look up those two songs and see what the chords are like. I've got a feeling Blackbird's going to be a bit complicated.
Okay.
Because I think I've looked at that one before. But Songbird, I'll try that one first. Hang on.
Okay, hanging.
Songbird, ukulele, chords. Go. Lost the mouse for a second then. Oh look, there's one straight away on my favourite.
Sadly, we can't share that
Screen.
screen because I haven't got it on this machine. So on another occasion, might be able to do that if I was clever off the mark and knew what the URL was. But anyway.
So I have no idea what the strum pattern would be for this. Oh, that's glitter from my shoe. Probably can't see that. Right. Okay, let me see. So we've got a B flat, a C, D minor, F, and G minor. So I need a drink. Drink. Get my throat ready. Vimto, yum. Right. Hang on. For you. Okay. That doesn't sound right.
What is the song?
Songbird.
How does the song of it go without the ukulele?
Hang on. That doesn't. For you. That doesn't sound right either. There'll be no more crying. Doesn't sound right either. I wonder if there's another one.
Is it the right Songbird? Maybe there's a different.
Oh, it's definitely the right Songbird by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can sing it a cappella.
What do you need for that? Water?
A cappella?
Aquapella?
Aquapella.
Do you need water for that?
I actually sing this one to my kids.
Oh, John B says, is it Songbird by Eva Cassidy?
I think she sang it, but I believe... Hang on a minute. No, yes, it was written by Fleetwood Mac, because I'm 99.9% sure that it was... oh, heck, I can't even remember her name. But one of the two ladies from Fleetwood Mac, not Stevie Nicks. The other lady. Someone will say it in the chat. Oh, this is annoying. Let me have a quick look at Blackbird and see if I could...
Yeah, okay. Shall I...
yeah, you fill in.
Fill in. This is, ladies and gentlemen, it's me now filling in live on the show. Just to remind you that we have a farm walk, if you want to come along, on Sunday the 18th of March 2022. But we also have one this Sunday, so you could come to that. It would be easier because we don't know where the other farm walk is, to be honest with you. And I just made that up anyway. So that's that. Bonnie is going on about the Apple Store. Not quite sure. She spent 2 hours in the Apple Store. Is there an Apple Store round here? I thought the Apple Store is in London. And who, after all, buys inferior products? That's what I'd like to know. Especially if you have to spend 2 hours after an update. A bizarre thing. And Dave wants to know if instead of Acapulco... No, can you sing it Acapulco? Acapella. No, Acapulco. Is that when... What's that one?
Acapulco.
Who sung that?
I can't remember.
Was it the drummer bloke from that one?
What, Phil Collins? No.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Phil Collins. I thought he sung that Acapulco one.
Not the one I'm thinking of.
No, fair enough. He's the one that dresses up as a monkey, isn't he? And he plays the drums. Didn't he dress up as a monkey and play the drums?
Well, that was his song.
Yeah.
But that wasn't him dressed up as a monkey. I don't know. I don't think it was.
A gorilla.
Gorilla.
I don't know that he dressed up. Maybe.
No, I don't know.
Going loco down in Acapulco. See, I can't say the word. So how are you fixed?
Well, Blackbird looks like it's going to be slightly easier. Wait. What's that one? B. Org. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Right, hang on. So, finger one goes there. Finger two, finger three, finger four. Where does that go? Just at the top there.
Can you do Beethoven's Fifth?
That's not so bad. At least it's not stretch. Sounds terrible though. Okay, well I can give Blackbird a go.
Ladies and gentlemen, live in front of your very eyes, and now Blackbird by not Fleetwood Mac.
Beatles.
Oh, by the Beatles.
It's probably going to be terrible, but here we go. Right, so Blackbird singing in the dead. Whoa. Try again. Blackbird singing in the dead of the night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You are only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of the night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You are only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. I think I got one. Right, okay. Blackbird singing in the dead of the night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly. Oh well, that wasn't very good anyway.
Where was the bit that it goes, she loves me, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves me, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves me. Is that in that one?
That's
different song.
A different song.
All right.
For you, there'll be no more crying. For you, the sun will be shining, and I feel that when I'm with you, it's all right. I know it's right. To you, I would give the world. To you, I'll never be cold, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's all right. I know it's right. And the songbirds are singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And I'm wishing you all the love in the world, but most of all, I wish it from myself. And the songbirds are singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before, like never before, like never before. There we go, a cappella. For what it was worth, right?
That was brilliant. That was brilliant. You see, you don't need the ukulele thing.
I do, because I hate singing without accompanying myself.
Well, maybe we could get some form of.
Well, I don't hate it unless I'm singing in the shower.
Yeah, but if we had some like
No, you know
backing
what I mean.
track, like copyright-free backing track.
Like karaoke.
Well, not like karaoke, but because you can sing. That's the thing. Look, come and have a look at all the comments. Come back over to the.
I'm coming.
She can sing, ladies and gentlemen. She can sing. She can sing, can't she? She can definitely sing. And you just need that encouragement. It's really good. So fantastic. Christopher Isles says, I played Blackbird once on an open mic up at the Globe pub in Glossop, either on mandolin or guitar, followed by a few ditties of various folk numbers on the penny whistle. Well done,
fantastic.
Julia. Look at that. Isn't that
Christopher,
nice?
would you send us in a video?
Send us a video.
Of one of Blackbird. That'd be wonderful.
Can you play Blackbird, just the instrumental? We get Julia to sing too.
Oh yeah, you could do it on mandolin or guitar. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I used to play them. Well, I've still got my mandolin. I haven't played it for years.
Because you're having to stretch your brain by doing this and
But
then
do you know
singing
what?
that.
It's doing that spit it out.
Yeah,
that
spit it out,
helped
would
me
you?
actually sing in public.
Right.
With
okay.
because singing in public before having my own instruments and play my own instruments, I always had to have be with a band, or rather the Teapot Junkies, who I used to roadie for and do backing vocals for. So I would do open mic nights with them to start with. But yeah, so yeah, I don't really kind of see the point in singing without one. I don't know.
No, but but I appreciate that. But whichever way you do it, it's the way you do it, isn't it? But boy, she can sing. There we are, John B.
Bless you. Thank you all so very much.
Superb, wonderful voice, and I'm very lucky because I get to hear Julia. If we're driving off on a walk, and I happen to mention something that coincides with the lyric, you just pick up that lyric and start singing that song, don't you?
You said something earlier. What was it you said? I can't remember.
And then suddenly
I sprung into a song and you just sat there going...
And half the time, because I see we're rubbish really as two presenters, because I'm no good at music. I don't know all these lyrics, and I listen to incidental music and things, whereas you know all this stuff, and so it's all wasted. You'll sing it, and I'll be thinking, oh, that's a nice tune, and then you'll say, yeah, that's because you said such and such. And I go, oh, is that a lyric from a song then?
Yeah, I'm just... What was it you said earlier? I'm sure it was a Cher song that I ended up singing.
Open mic night, Julia, a great way to build your confidence and keep it up.
It's been a while since I've done an open mic night, but this is a replacement in a way.
Yeah, and she did that live.
Much bigger audience.
Exactly.
Insane.
Yeah, who actually enjoy it, and they've come to see you. So
77 concurrent watchers, apparently, according to Mather.
If you have enjoyed the lovely Julia singing, give us a thumbs up on the didgeridoo. That would be lovely. I can't say didgeridoo because he's in prison, isn't he?
You can say didgeridoo because he's not the only person who comes from that country and who plays the didgeridoo.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Yes, two little boys would make up for that. So yes, give us a like on the you know what, on the pandemonium. Has Mr. Vandemonium disappeared now? Of course he has, like they all do. So fantastic, there we are. You should do Mamas and Papas sometime. Was that like what, cooking?
Oh, it's a band.
Oh, it's a band, there we are. Is it a garage band? I've heard of garage bands.
No, was the 60s? I think it was 60s.
Mamas and Papas. It does ring a bell, actually. Now you said that, it does ring a bell. Sunrise early in the morning.
No.
Sunrise. Of course, this is the lyrics in there are stupid. Sun arise early in the morning. When else do they arise? Sun arise sometime in the late afternoon. Doesn't really work, does it?
California dreaming.
California dreaming.
California dreaming. On a winter's day.
On a winter's day. I know. See, I can...
Oh, is that one of their songs?
Is that the Mamas and the Papas? Papas.
Maybe.
Anyway,
I'm still shaking like a leaf in the wind.
From doing the singing?
Yeah.
Oh, bless your socks of cottons. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. Oh no, please, go on for another hour.
Oh, I don't know why I was doing that tune. It's the cornetto tune.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Give us cornetto. We're not sponsoring them, by the way. Wouldn't it be nice to get on with your neighbours? says Daily Walker. Yes, I suppose that, you see, did you see that? I went into Solomon. Wouldn't it be nice to get on with your neighbours?
Yeah, it's lovely. Well done.
Mamas and Papas, we will do that next time. And Mama Cass died while choking on a sandwich. Could happen.
Oh.
It depends what's in that sandwich, doesn't it, I suppose? Late saying fantastic, Julia, as I had to pick up my uke, says Jackie Lowe. And David Vad says
Jackie Lowe's got a uke.
Sunday afternoon.
Ah, nice. Sorry, lazy Sunday afternoon.
Lazy Sunday. Is that a song?
Don't know how that goes, yeah.
It's a lazy Sunday afternoon by the trees of life. And when you look across the pool, you'll see my wife saying, "Get in here, you lazy bugger. I've got all this ironing to do and you sitting out there by the pool. I can't take it any longer." On that note, we have Bubbles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic show.
Close range Bubbles!
Oh.
That was fun.
I don't need to have any soap tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, Keith Moon died in the same way as the Mama Cross.
In the same flat as Mama Cass. Many years later.
Did he pick up the sandwich and go, "Oh, there's Mama Cass's sandwich. Let's have a..." And ever since then, that sandwich has stood on the side. And many people have gone, "Oh, look, a sandwich."
Paul Cockerell says it was Jimi Hendrix died in the same flat as Mama Cass.
Well, they've all gone in there to say, "What's that noise?"
They all died in that same flat.
Eating the same thing. And it'll be the same for whoever...
Wow.
Did David Bowie die that way? Perhaps he walked in there. Is he dead?
Yes,
he's dead.
sadly he did die recently.
Did he eat the sandwich on the way out? Look, there's Mama Cass's sandwich. There's Jimi Hendrix lying there, and the other bloke...
You need to write a song, "Don't Pick Up That Sandwich."
Don't pick up the sandwich in any little way without me being there by the tree.
Yes, awesome. Graham Lens Art says, "See you guys on Sunday morning down at Lee's Farm." Yes, we will.
Fantastic, boss. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a lovely show. My thanks go to all you wonderful people for tuning in, of course, to Mark Burgess for his Russell Gardens, to Mike Stevens showing us the flowers on his massive estate, Sean for his incredible discovery walk at the Barbie Keel, to Jackie Hammond on her Arran walk, to the lovely Ernie deep down there in June in Dorset, and to David Vad for his Naked Englishman remix. Also to our phone call of Sean James Cameron, also the video that Sean James Cameron showed us, to the makers of the lovely Julia's shoes so that we could show them out, to the makers of these microphones which they have made out of some metal and other stuff that had enabled us, to the electricity board for supplying us with enough...
I thought you dinked that one then, but it's not, it's a screw.
And to the manufacturers of paper, enabling me...
Basically what we're saying is thank you very much everyone who contributed to the show. We really appreciate it. We love you all. And thank you for watching. We've had a great
time.
You're going to get a walloping.
Oh.
By the way, I've lost it now. Oh, the last Guitar Hero says the sandwich death was a myth, by the way.
Oh.
And someone else was saying...
probably a kebab.
Mark Burgess says, was Elvis there at the flat?
Yes. He was in the loo, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And they were going, "Elvis, can we have a sandwich?" "No, we want no Elvis. Can we have a burger?" "Oh, there's some sandwiches on the side." "Oh, we'll try one of your sandwiches then, Ellie boy." What did they call Elvis? Did they call him Ellie?
Probably
for short?
L.
L.
Probably. I
Hey,
don't know.
L.
I have no idea.
"Hey, L, if you sit in that toilet for too long, you'll go to L. L? Huh? He's not coming out. I heard a slump sound. What was that?" I don't know.
want some.
You want some?
God.
Richard's glasses exactly match his shirt. Nice. Yeah, there you go, see? Hey. Actually, this isn't black, but nobody knows. She had a heart attack, says Paul Cottrell. Yeah, heart attack when she was eating that awful sandwich.
That's a game we should play.
What, heart
Burst
attack?
the bubble. No, burst the bubbles with your nose. Like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we must end this show now before the men in white coats come and take us away. It's been wonderful to be with you. Thank you, lovely Julia.
Thank you, lovely Richard.
I'm going to get a wallop. I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you, lovely Vobesters.
And thank you for tuning in. It's been very nice. To Judith, who's been moderating throughout, and to all of you for making wonderful contributions and putting up with this idiot here and this
idiot here
and this very beautiful singer here. 49 likes. What a shame it wasn't higher. But hey, I know some of you just have not got disposable thumbs. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, up to the wooden hill. It's arrivederci. Goodbye.